Once upon a time, in a tranquil Zen monastery nestled amidst the rolling hills of ancient Japan, there lived a venerable Zen master named Hoshin. Hoshin was not just a Zen master, but he was also well versed in the teachings of Buddha, and he was renowned throughout the land for his wisdom and profound understanding of life's intricacies. Hoshin's reputation extended far and wide, and people from all corners of the kingdom sought his guidance. They came in search of answers to life's most profound questions, and the old Zen master was always ready to share his insights. One crisp autumn morning, a young and curious student named Kiyoshi approached the wise master with a question that had been weighing heavily on his heart. "Master Hoshin," Kiyoshi inquired, "I have often heard that we should be willing to make sacrifices for the ones we love. Is it not noble to sacrifice for the sake of others?" Hoshin, who was sitting beneath a massive oak tree, took a moment to gather his thoughts before responding. With a serene smile, he began to narrate a story from the ancient scriptures of Buddha. In the time of Buddha, there lived a man named Siddhartha, who was destined to become the Buddha, the Enlightened One. Siddhartha came from a life of privilege and comfort, but he felt a deep yearning to understand the nature of suffering. He left behind his opulent palace and went into the world seeking answers. Siddhartha sacrificed his princely life, but in doing so, he embarked on a journey of self-discovery that ultimately led to enlightenment. He gained profound insights into the nature of suffering and the path to liberation from it. Siddhartha's sacrifice was not a loss. It was the gateway to a greater understanding and an awakening that would benefit all of humanity. Kiyoshi listened intently, but he remained puzzled. "Master Hoshin," he said, "I understand the story of Siddhartha's sacrifice, but how does it relate to the idea of never sacrificing anything for anyone?" Hoshin nodded thoughtfully and continued. "Young Kiyoshi, the story of Siddhartha teaches us that not all sacrifices are the same. There are those that lead to enlightenment, growth, and a deeper understanding of life, and then there are those that diminish our essence and rob us of our true selves. To discern the difference is wisdom itself." Hoshin then leaned forward and began to share 5 invaluable insights with Kiyoshi, which encapsulated the essence of the teachings of Buddha and Zen, illuminating the path of mindful living. 1. Your values and beliefs. Hoshin emphasized that one should never sacrifice their core values and beliefs for anyone. Just as Siddhartha's quest for truth was noble, he said, so too must you hold steadfast to your principles. While compromise can be a healthy aspect of relationships, compromising your fundamental values will only lead to inner turmoil and suffering. 2. Self-respect. The master pointed out the importance of maintaining self-respect. Your sense of self-worth, he said, is the cornerstone of a fulfilled life. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, so never let anyone diminish your self-respect, for it is a precious jewel that should be preserved at all costs. 3. Independence and autonomy. Hoshin explained the significance of preserving one's independence and autonomy. As Siddhartha left the comforts of his palace to seek the truth, he said, he retained his inner sovereignty. Likewise, never sacrifice your independence, for it is the vessel of personal growth and self-discovery. Over-dependence on others can hinder your journey toward enlightenment. 4. Personal goals and dreams. The wise master elucidated the value of personal aspirations and dreams. Just as Siddhartha's quest led to the awakening of his Buddha nature, Hoshin said, your dreams and goals are the seeds of your own enlightenment. While compromise may be necessary in a relationship, it should never entail the abandonment of your dreams and aspirations. 5. Physical and emotional well-being. Hoshin concluded by emphasizing the utmost importance of maintaining one's physical and emotional well-being. Siddhartha's journey to enlightenment required physical and mental resilience, he noted. Your health and emotional well-being should be cherished above all else. Sacrificing them for anyone will lead to suffering, not enlightenment. Kiyoshi sat in deep contemplation, absorbing the profound wisdom that Master Hoshin had shared. The ancient oak tree seemed to rustle its leaves in agreement, as if nature itself echoed the truth of these teachings. Over the years that followed, Kiyoshi continued to study under Master Hoshin's guidance, incorporating these lessons into his daily life. He learned to discern between sacrifices that led to growth and those that led to suffering. He came to understand that while sacrifice could be noble, it should never come at the expense of one's core values, self-respect, independence, personal goals, or well-being. In time, Kiyoshi himself became a respected Zen master and a teacher of the Buddha's wisdom. He, too, shared the story of Siddhartha and the 5 essential principles with his own students, passing on the ancient wisdom to future generations. And so, the teachings of Buddha and Zen, as embodied in the story of Siddhartha and conveyed through the wise words of Master Hoshin, continued to guide and inspire those who sought the path of mindful living, reminding all that there are some things that should never be sacrificed for anyone, for they are the very essence of our journey toward enlightenment